Many Bilibili users often found themselves the victim of nuclear blackmail by a strange video blogger with a weird avatar watching tech videos on the website. This dangerous lunatic wants to take up your precious time and scarce coins. Or he will use a variety of small-yield tactical nuclear weapons to destroy your $1,000 personal computer. Turn your expensive graphics cards and motherboards into a pile of ashes in less than a minute. Then run away. Is this frustrating image familiar to you? Of course it is. Therefore, it is necessary for you to take some simple defensive and counteractive measures. In this tutorial, we will teach you to build your own nuclear strike defense and counterattack systems to protect your coins and PC. A common response for many users is to purchase a GTX 760W HDI small-yield tactical nuclear weapon system from Galaxy as a nuclear deterrent against the nuclear bomb maniac. Its warhead is provided by the world's largest atomic energy development agency, NVIDIA, Nuclear Vessel Investigation and Development International Academy, with up to 160 watts equivalent. It is equivalent to the small-yield tactical nuclear weapon this content creator used against you. But we seem to be missing something. Do you see it? The answer is obvious. This video blogger also has some strategic nuclear reserve power. Includes an Founders Edition GeForce GTX 590. This graphics card has two horrible GF110 processors, achieves over 365 watts equivalent. Even more, many cases show that GTX 590 has serious errors in the claimed equivalent value. Under certain conditions, its equivalent can even reach more than 400 watts. Therefore it is extremely unstable. This model of nuclear weapon has a case of automatic triggering on mount. Fortunately, its protection mechanism worked, prevented a disaster. No doubt this dangerous lunatic has it like a child holding a nuclear bottle, posing a huge threat to the safety of you and your PC. In his eyes, your GTX 460 with only 160 watts seems like a toy that has no effective deterrent ability at all. A common solution to this problem is to purchase the latest RTX 3090 strategic nuclear weapon to raise the deterrence level. However, this solution may be slightly unaffordable for you. Clearly, your enemy comes with a bear. So, does this mean you can only meekly hand over your coins when he arrives? If this is not what you expect, you may need the first prize for this video. A GTX 690 Founders Edition sponsored by LDT Store. This is the next generation of GTX 590 owned by your enemy. Although its labeled equivalent is only 300 watts, lower than the 365 watts of your enemy's card. But it has a more advanced operating interface, a more refined process size, and lower maintenance cost. Most importantly, the latest and more stable guidance and detonation system. This allows it to be mounted on any base and carry out a devastating nuclear strike at any time against the political and economic center of your enemy or any military unit. While your enemy's outdated GTX 590 struggles to do reliably, due to its terrifying destructive power and frightening precision. This type of strategic nuclear weapon is also internationally renowned. Here's what a military expert had to say about it.
甚至西方国家的军队或者是反政府武装广泛使用，它反坦克有一定的实力，甚至被用于攻击低空目标。因此，用它来攻击航母也是可行方案之一。有10万发火箭推进榴弹对航母进行的饱和攻击，就可以击沉任何一艘航母。特别是其搭载690战术核显卡的改进型号， 一发就可以摧毁一个航母战斗区。
It is evident that this expert, after precise calculations and simulations, he has accurately introduced the powerful GTX 690 to the public. The majority of the public is clearly aware of such fact. If you own this GTX 690 strategic nuclear warhead, your enemy will definitely think twice about using small tactical nuclear weapons to blackmail you, because of his own fears or pressure from his domestic public. But unfortunately, only one follower can get this weapon. If you are unlucky enough to don't get the GTX 690, it doesn't mean you have to surrender. You still have the chance to get one of the 4 second prizes. Tactical nuclear warheads of the same level as the nuclear weapon this lunatic used against you. Unfortunately, they are all from small manufacturers. Despite their scary labeled specification, their actual power is much less. So, they don't provide reciprocal nuclear deterrence to your enemy. But you can be tough diplomatically. Claim that any attempt to attack you will take himself down as well. If your enemy can be made to realize that the benefits of nuclear strike and military occupation of your computer and coins is less than the losses he will have to pay, and the decapitation using his only strategic nuclear weapon will reduce his own nuclear reserve, he is very likely to give up his blackmail plans towards you and turn to threaten other Bilibili users with insufficient nuclear arsenal. Besides, although the power of these nuclear weapons has been exaggerated, they already have a considerable number of cases and user reviews across the globe. Its destructive power is obvious to all, and can also play a certain deterrent effect. Here's an example of its customer reviews.
血博、机智、红星、玩家，还有你们炸不了的电脑吗？
If you are so unfortunate to miss out all 4 opportunities again, we are sorry that you may fail in this nuclear confrontation, end up losing your precious personal computer. But there's still a way to compensate your losses to some extent. You still have the chance to win the 3rd prize. 2 B660 motherboards provided by a well-known ARM dealer, Maxim. This helps you to repair your atomic bomb exposed computer more rapidly. In addition, we also have the GX 1000 and TX 1600 jumbo hydrogen bomb, provided by the famous protective equipment manufacturer Seasonic. This prize will be given to you later, not now. Now you may ask, if I do not get any of the prizes above, is this tutorial completely useless for me? If you do not have sufficient nuclear arsenal in place before that dreadful blogger blackmails you, there will be 2 possible options. First of all, you may hand over your coins and likes in exchange for the security of your computer. It is indeed a useful stopgap in case you are rich. But remember, your enemy is greed. He may blackmail you multiple times, frequently after one success, as frequent as every single week. Alternatively, you can seek refuge in LDT store. We have a considerable arsenal of nuclear weapons, an excellent defense capability, and plenty of experience. Only a certain amount is required. You will be under our full protection. No force can threaten the Bilibili users under our protection. You will receive a full refund for any accident during the guaranteed period. Dozens of users have already chosen our services, and all of them give positive reviews. Thank you for watching this tutorial. If you think the content of this video is useful to you, you just need to click like and follow to have the opportunity to read more courses in the future. We will see you next time. Have a nice day.